So I got this Pachinko unit at the dump, and it was held aside by a friend who works there, and as you can see it's pretty filthy, hasn't been played in a long time, and this is my first time even owning one, so it was definitely a learning experience. There was a lot of dirt inside and out, broken light sockets, the little grommets that hold the bulbs in place were missing, a lot of dirt inside this made it hard for any of the balls to travel through.
So in here you can kind of see how filthy this thing has gotten over the years. This is why I'm having issues with it not loading the ball.
Electrical repair.
So here's two locations where lights come on, the play field, and this is the board that controlled them that you can see here that failed. So with this board having 3 spots burned out, the easy way to fix that is by just soldering in wire in place of where those green leads were. They're basically copper that may have gotten hot at one point and burned out. I'm not really sure why, but this was an easy quick fix, and there's only 2 switches on this unit, so they're with this fix, I can now get the lights to turn on when the balls travel through and trigger the switches. Wow, that's three jackpots in a row.
Paint and plastic restoration.
Okay, so we got these pieces off of the Pachinko, and we're going to do the peroxide. This time we're going to try it outside, which you can notice here, it's a little off color. It should be more of a bright white. Notice on the back here how white it is, and then how yellow it is here. Same with this, you can see the yellow along here, but this is the actual true color. This has a little bit of it too. So we're going to run this salon grade peroxide cream. This is what I like using. I did this on my Commodore monitor shell, and it worked perfectly. So this time I'm going to, instead of using a UV light, I'm going to go for just using the sunlight, and if it doesn't get enough, then I'll throw the light on it. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, so I applied the cream on there with a brush, and then made sure it was evenly coated. I'm just going to wrap it this time with plastic like this. We'll see how it goes. I'm not too sure how well this is going to go with this sunlight. It's kind of cloudy, but there is some sun through the clouds. Okay, so there it is. This is with about a day of it being in the sun. It didn't have to be a super bright day either, it still worked, but the peroxide did its job too. As you can see, the yellowishness in the blue and the white is completely gone. Alright guys, there it is in its glory. Got all the chrome polished out. You saw the paint work and electrical work I've done to it. The little brass beads that you see in there, those pegs had to be polished. I did a lot of that to get this to where it's at. I still have a few more things to do, but for the most part, it's complete and fully functional. If you in any way see these units in the wild, don't be afraid to grab one. They're pretty simple. There's nothing electronic to them. The only thing electrical is the lighting, but you don't actually have to have that to play it. It does make it a little more fun though. But yeah, it does take time to get this completed. It took parts of about 3 days, and that's where I've gotten this. There is some modifications I'm going to be doing to it in the future for to give it some cool lighting effects, and I'm going to be building a frame to mount this on the wall in my house. That'll be in a future video, but I really like to hear your response. Put a comment down below if you're interested in this or anything like this. I'm working on some future videos for some other really cool things, but yeah, just if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and as always, party on and keep the gaming alive.